Hello! So, I know it's been a little bit longer than what I said I was gonna give myself time for part two, but I had a lot of other stuff going on, and I also wanted to make sure that I kind of, got to break in the case and the wallet a little bit, just so that I could get more input, more of my input. So, this video is more so gonna be clips from when I noticed things, and I recorded myself and talked about those things, and I'll probably, present me will pop in here and there just to expand on what I had said in whatever clips, just so that my entire input, my entire opinion, my whole thought is established. So let's get started. It's just me and my wallet and Tony. Say hi! Stop trying to hit my car! Pulling off. Good morning! I'm getting ready for work, but one thing I wanted to try and catch on camera that I noticed was there's a little bit of glue right in the corner here. I don't think you can see it though, but just a little thing. It doesn't really bother me that much. So yeah. I'm all dressed for the day. Look, my phone case goes with my outfit because it's a neutral color. So I'm happy with it. Happy so far. I guess we'll find out how the rest of this goes. Walking my house. So with my wallet. Alright, I just parked at work. And I remembered one thing that I wanted to mention was, even though this thing fits pretty much everything, there's one thing that doesn't really have a place in this wallet, and that is my lip balm. I don't have it with me today, and I only realized that because, like, halfway towards being at work, I was like, ooh, my lips are a little dry, I kind of need some lip balm. And then I realized, my lip balm ain't fit in here. I tried to like fit it in the sides and here around my phone, and the zipper just, it didn't, I met resistance and I didn't push it, and there's just no space for it. But other than that, I mean, there's space for everything else. Maybe it'll fit in the coin purse or anything. This stuff is pretty compact though. Like if it had been a teeny bit like taller right here and had like some sort of like elastic band here to like hold the lip balm in, that would have been perfect. But but I mean, other than that, I'm still happy with it so far. But then again, it's only like day one, so I'll just have to be a little creative and see if I can figure out where I can put my lip balm for now. Or maybe they'll see my video and be like, hey, let's remake this and send it to her for free. As if. But all right, y'all. Okay, so I'm in my car again, as always. But one thing that I did want to update with was I went to Petco to get my dog's baths. Can you see them? You want to say hi? No? Okay. So I realized, and I think maybe this will just have to, it'll take some time when it breaking in the wallet or something, but when I tell you I cannot get my cards out of here, like this one, I only got out because I wiggled it. Like, I can't get them to come out. So I had to, like, wiggle on the sides and, like, coax it out of the wallet. I don't know that this will speed up anything in terms of shopping or anything, so right now I'm just leaving my primary card pretty well sticking out so that it's easier for me to pull out. I'm guessing that the longer I use it, it'll be easier for the cards to come out, because that sort of happened when I had gotten, phone cases that had like card holders in them. It like was really sticky at first, and then as I used it more and took cards out and put them in, it kind of just eased up. But it eased up a little too much. I started losing cards because they were falling out, but hopefully that's not what happens with this one. But I wanted to update you, and I'll also let you say hello to my babies. Hi, Milo. Where's Ivy? Ivy. Hi, Mama. Alright, so we are back home from, excuse me, move. We are back home from going to Petco. One thing, I know I mentioned the cards having a hard time slipping out, but despite that drawback, I do want to talk about one great thing, which was that it made it so easy to get my Ivy. It made it so easy to get my dogs out of the house because I didn't have to worry about trying to juggle the leash, my wallet, and my phone. I only had to put this one strap on, and then everything was in here, and my car keys were on the outside. It was literally everything on one strap, so I could focus on making sure that they were not peeing on each other, and making sure the leash didn't get all tangled up, and I wasn't having to deal with any crazy multitasking, so it did make that a lot easier. We've got a couple pluses, couple minuses, you know, maybe it'll balance itself out, we'll see. I mean, it's day 1, so we got more time. Alright, so had an interesting, what is my phone doing? Okay, let's try again. Okay, so had an interesting couple days, but I do have a couple other things to report back on for this wallet. So, one thing that I did start to notice because I realized how much more convenient it was compared to my other wallet is the clip where you can put like your keys and everything. It's not a key ring clip, it's like a kind of like carabiner style, like you can, you know, clip it on and off, which makes it really easy for me to just take keys off the key ring instead of having to like pull up all the keys with the wallet for whatever thing I need to use keys for. My only concern about it is its durability, because the last couple days when I've done it, it wiggles easily side to side. So I don't know if you can see that the treading doesn't quite fall in line when I bend it a certain way. So that makes me worried that maybe durability wise that may give out on me at some point, but it is really convenient for the time being. So I guess I would have to wait and see on that one. Since I recorded about the clip part, I took this off of the wallet so that I could just show this part for this, but I did notice that unless I'm pushing directly center, like if I push in any direction that's not perfectly straight back, it does go crooked. So, I mean, it is still something on my mind where it's like, is this gonna, you know, break on me or anything like that? But it's still super, super convenient at work because I have keys that are meant to unlock certain things and I don't want to take my whole wallet with me to do it, but I can just take off my little set of keys really easily and just put it right back on when I'm done using them. So that makes it really convenient. The other thing I noticed with the cards being really hard to take out, because I know I mentioned that the other day, is that when there's more cards stacked in it, it makes it harder to pull them out. And I find it much easier to pull them out from this top part than, you know, the lower part when more of the cards are pushed up against them. So maybe that has to do with, you know, some of those difficulties too. Since I first got the wallet, I did rearrange, you know, where my cards sit. I tried not to like overfill, like you can probably see this. So I left one out and I also left that space there, so it's easier to get my primary cards out now than it was before. I still have to do some wiggling for the other ones though, but I figure the ones that I use most often, they're really not that difficult to take out now that I've kind of rearranged everything, so yeah. But the other thing I wanted to mention that has nothing to do with the wallet but more so the phone case is that the other day I was at Taco Bell and I dropped my phone. Now, my last phone, the phone screen cracked when I dropped it, which for so many falls and drops and everything, it was fine. But in this particular instance, when I broke my phone, it fell just like it always does. I broke the fall. See, my phone is doing this stuff again. Let's try that. Okay, I'm just gonna hold it. So I tried to break the fall, which is what I normally do, you know, with my foot to make sure it doesn't just fall directly onto the ground. And when that happened with my old phone, with my old case, that is when it cracked. Now, this time I was at Taco Bell. I dropped my phone, broke the fall with my foot, just, you know, it's just second nature for me to do that. And it fell, but it was fine. So, I mean, the case is doing its job right now. I mean, I don't have any complaints about it. So yeah, I just wanted to, you know, film another update, and it has made it really convenient to do things like when I walk the dogs, I don't have to worry about having a phone. And you know what, especially on a day like today, it makes it easy because, like, I don't have any pockets. There are no pockets on my outfit, so it does make it really easy when I do things like take the dogs out or do other things to just be able to put my phone into the wallet and have the wallet strapped on my wrist, and then I have both hands to operate with. So yeah. So all in all, I'm still really, really happy with this case. It does give me a lot of convenience that, previous wallets I've had and previous cases I've had in the past don't typically give me. So I'm still happy with it. If there are any more updates that come up in the future, I'll be sure to make another little video with any other tidbits that come up along the way after I post this video. So, but if you were on the fence about getting it, hopefully this video and the video before kind of helped you make up your mind and kind of decide whether or not you wanted to get it. And if you ask me, I think it's definitely worth trying out. It's definitely worth the buy. So, yeah.